Hey guys, Marco Flores here. We're Nerd in the Bay, and we're taking a different take on this video. It's not exactly an intro to mobile games. We're taking a look. Uh, Actually, we're doing like a walkthrough in a sense uh, of this game called the Nobodies. It's basically a puzzle game where you're kind of you're in these missions and you're kind of removing the evidence, but at the same time you're not seeing anything that's being tampered with, so you're putting everything in place after you completed your mission. So in the beginning, they're saying that this is based on true events. Um, there's this mission, there's doing experiments, and they take you on these missions to remove the body and make sure everything is in place. So you're taking a look at items, you're using things that are in the area, and you're completing the mission basically. So here's our first mission. We're gonna go to the laboratory. What the heck? Laboratory, and we're going to remove a body, but make sure that nobody sees us. Not nobody sees us, but make sure we don't leave any traces behind. So I've seen some walkthroughs of this game because this was kind of an old game, maybe like 2 years ago, maybe a year ago, and some of the guides basically just breeze through the game. And to be honest with you, I played this game first before I did recording, because when I tried to record on the first try, I couldn't figure out things, so I had to do like trial and error on this entire game. So what you do first here in this stage in the laboratory is you grab a lab coat, so you make sure you look like a scientist, because that can mean, security is out there, and you want to make sure you're blending in. So we're going to use this Sprite. Is that what they called it? Sprite? Oh, pipette. So you have these 4 compounds, and you want to test these drugs out and make sure you're using the proper one. So I'm testing it out on the lab rats, unfortunately. One basically takes a rat out, so I kind of don't want to do that. Oh, at the same time, in this game, you don't want to kill anybody. That's the thing. So now I can step out of this door because the security guard thinks I'm the scientist. So because I have a lab coat on. So you want to make sure you're using the proper drug, as we're going to see here. Still using it on the lab rats. Very disruption, sedation, reduction. So basically what it's telling me to do is that I need to use this drug. Not yet. I can't take that body, because when I was playing the game, taking the body out there while the security guard is active, I got caught and I had to do it all over again. So yeah, things you can touch, the items that may be of use. When he's straight, security guard straight is awake, and I took that metal pipe. So I can't access this red door. Security guard's awake. Don't want to do anything. I don't want to hit him with the pipe or anything. So I'm going to use the drug into the coffee. So you go back into the room. Now he drank the coffee, and now the security guard is out. So now I have the key card that was left on the floor, right by the security guard. Lights off means the aquarium is, the water is drained out. Oh, or when the light is on. No, when the light is off. All right. So you have things here: light indicating that the aquarium is full. You have a valve on your left side, and you have a feeder system for particular things that are inside the aquarium at the moment. So this is where I was getting confused. I was like, okay, what do I do next? So now that the guard's out, I can take the body. And those are where the fish are. So here is where I get a little confused because I was trying to remember what to do, what's going on. So I have to, now that I've loosened the valve with the metal pipe, now the gate is open. So what do I do here? What's next? So this is what it is with this game. They're not gonna really tell you what to do, and this is kind of basically my first puzzle game. So I'm a little confused at this point. So you grab the body, you put the body in the aquarium. So I can't close the gate while the body's just hanging out. So you close it, you fill the aquarium back up, but nothing happens. You just see a floating body now. So this is where I'm like, okay, what else do I need to do? What else do I need to do? What other items do I have that I can use? Because in this game, they give you items of what you're supposed to do in this game. And also, in other stages, they give you items that are red herrings because, like, there's not much of a use for those other items. So they're kind of faking you out in a sense. So now I'm looking at the feeder system, and it's active right now, feeding the fish. So light is off means the aquarium is full. Yep. Light is on. Aquarium is empty. You can see it in the glass door that the aquarium is open. Do I need a drug? Maybe, maybe not. Probably not. So what we're eventually going to do is finding a way to remove the body. Because, I mean, the security guard is out, but I need a way that the body's not just being shown anywhere. Use the tube. Use the metal pipe. So now the feeder system is broken. Now I refill the aquarium with water and go back to the lab room. Nope. Gotta fill the aquarium up. Or I will eventually do that. But that's the very last thing you need to do is to fill the aquarium with water because you broke the feeder system. And then go into the laboratory. But yeah, again, taking a while because this is the first mission I played, and I'm trying to remind myself on how this is done. So I take a little bit. It connects a little some of the dots. But yeah, this is basically my first puzzle game. I usually play like puzzle RPGs and that sort of thing, match 3 games. But switch identities, finish mission. So all I need to do here, fill it up, fill the aquarium back up, because now I broke the feeder system. Go back to the lab, and then as soon as I can get to it, and then the body will dispose itself, because you'll see what will eventually happen. Security guard is still knocked out, so not much I can do here. But there are fail states as well, like say using the metal pipe on the security guard. But yeah, you can see right here, the fish or whatever that is feeding on the corpse, thus disposing the body. Mission accomplished. So now in this part of the game, you're done with this mission. So now you got to leave all the evidence that you used back to where it was. So metal pipe goes back on the wall. ID card can go back on the floor. Let's see. Go back to the lab. Put the lab coat away. The pipette back as well. And then that is it. I can go. And that's the first mission. So let me know what you guys think. If that was helpful for you guys. If it was helpful, hit that like button. As always, subscribe to the channel and follow us on Twitch. twitch.tv/nerdinthebay. Follow us on Twitter at Marco Polo 177 and at Nerd in the Bay. Okay, peace.